Welcome to Divine Femme TV. My name is Sarah Rose, and this is another channeled message for the Divine Feminine Collective. Please take what resonates. There are different waves of the collective, so this won't resonate with everyone. If this does not resonate, I do welcome you to check out the playlist, which I will link at the end of this video, and it will be in the description box below as well. You can always go browse the playlist and see what jumps out at you. That being said, let's dive into today's messages that want to come through for Divine Feminines that have been on this journey for a while, and they've been activated and doing the work and the inner alchemy. The message that's coming through, I was trying to put words to this. It's not even ending a cycle, because a cycle indicates that it's going to repeat. You know, cycles come and go, right? So this is beyond that. This is the end of a life theme. You're being catapulted onto a whole new trajectory that is aligning you with your soul's purpose and calling, and is going to shift your entire experience. It's going to be, what I'm hearing is night and day. It's going to be like night and day. It's going to be like unrecognizable to like the older version of you, right? Like your entire life is going to shift in amazing, miraculous, magical ways, because you've done the inner work and you've come into inner union and harmony within. And you are living, walking, talking, and breathing as your higher self. So the message that's coming through is you're not moving through the world, you know, looking through the eyes of your separate identity, right? Like you're moving through the world with a heightened state of awareness and presence, and you're looking through the eyes of your soul. So the feeling that's coming is, it's kind of like having a bird's eye view. Like you're able to see with crystal clear clarity above, so to speak. I'm just using words here. It's not really above, but above the matrix. Like you're rising, you have risen rather above like the matrix, and you are no longer trapped or hooked in old cycles. So this is like a graduation, like through to a whole new chapter, a whole new life experience, a whole new, I don't even know what word to put on it. It's like night and day. It's going to be something that is completely opposite. It's like a 180 compared to what your old themes and cycles have been in your life. So this is going to look different for everyone, but what's coming through is it's going to be really a path of really fully being in your power, overflowing of abundance and prosperity, divine partnership. It's going to be everything that you have always known in your heart you're destined for, but your life has not reflected that up until this point, because you have been alchemizing all of the ancestral trauma and all of the old stories and the old programming. And this message here is for the Divine Feminines that are free. You're free. You have broken the mold of the old version, the old matrix version of yourself, the one that has gone through so many trials and tribulations. And this isn't to say your older version of yourself, that she is not part of you. You carry a piece of her in your heart. She is where you came from. And this is part of your purpose and part of your calling, to be able to move into this. I'm getting full body chills right now. Being able to move into this whole new life experience, this whole this fresh start. I'm hearing this clean slate where you are no longer burdened by the past. You're no longer held back by old programming or conditioning. You've cleared it, you've alchemized it, you've purified it, you've purged it, you've sat with it, you've loved it. All of these different aspects of yourself have now been integrated. And so you carry a piece of her in your heart as you move forward into your purpose and into your calling and into your mission in this lifetime, which is to shine the light for others that are still lost in the darkness and in the shadows. And you're able to lead with a level of compassion and empathy that can only be experienced and cultivated from within, from going through it, from going through all of it. And you have graduated, so to speak. The words that are coming through are fresh start, fresh slate, and a complete 180. One of the images that was coming to mind, it's going to be so drastically different than what you have been used to. So, and the thing that I really want to bring through here, this is what really wants to come up, is that this is not a cycle that repeats. It's not a cycle. It's a new, you have been reborn, you have been rebirthed, you are born anew. You are born anew. You are completely free to create the life of beyond your wildest dreams, because you are free from all of the things that have held you back in the past. All of it. You have healed, alchemized, purified, and come into union within yourself. And you are walking and talking and seeing life now through the eyes of your higher self, which is naturally aligning you with your highest authentic expression and your dharma and your calling. Which, if you resonate with this message, this playlist, or my channel in general, I'm speaking to the divine feminines that know they are here for more. They know they are here to live a life beyond their wildest dreams. They know this in their heart from a very early age, that they've always had something big, a mission on their heart. And this isn't to apply like pressure or anything like that. It's just a knowing. It's a knowing that you play a very important role in humanity's ascension at this time of mass awakening. And you're playing that role through embodying your divinity and the light and love within you. And you have done the alchemy. You have walked through the shadows of death, so to speak. Death being the destruction that happens before the rebirth. This is not a cycle that is repeating. This is the end of an era. You are entering in a whole new prosperous era. Prosperous era on all levels, where you walk every step of your path, your life, day to day, moment to moment, in the now, with the divine orchestrating the way. And you see through the eyes of your higher self. You see through the eyes of your soul. So the image that was coming to mind was someone that I know that has a complete shift in their life. So it was someone from like high school. This just came up. I'm being shown this. Where 1 minute, he's always had this like bad boy persona, and, dabbling in, drugs and this and that, and just, bad boy persona. And like the flip of a switch, just like that, he was completely devoted to God, clean, and walking an entire new path, completely rooted in faith, where he completely did a 180. His life, his previous life, is is night and day. So that's why I was being shown this. It was like night and day. Like they don't align at all. It's night and day. It's a complete rebirth. It's a complete, being born anew, a whole new trajectory where the past no longer even makes sense. The new life is completely unrecognizable. So this is the other thing, is that people will not even recognize this newer path that you're walking. Like you're not even going to recognize it. It's going to be something so mind-blowing that you're moving into. And the divine is orchestrating so many things behind the scenes right now that you're not even aware of, that are going to be continuously aligning you with your purpose and your calling and your highest timeline. Your life will never look the same. That's the message. Your life will never look the same. And it's because you have taken every bit of your journey and you have mastered your inner alchemy. You are the great alchemist. I'm getting full body chills right now. You are the master alchemist of your life, and you have turned all of your trials, all of your tribulations, everything that you've gone through, and you've spun it all into gold. And now you are being divinely compensated with a whole new era, a whole new trajectory, one that is rooted in abundance, joy, love, prosperity, everything that makes your heart sing. It's completely different to the path that you've known before, to the life that you lived before. Because if you're resonating with this, you chose a difficult soul path. And that was purposeful. And it served a higher purpose. It served your higher calling. All of it served you. None of it was wasted or in vain. All of it served you. And now you are spinning it all into gold as you walk your new path, divinely orchestrated and being the way shower that you know that you are. So this is the message that wanted to come through. I hope this resonates. If it does and you're part of this wave of the collective, then I would love to hear from you in the comments. If you're landing on this message and you're still going through a lot of the dark night of the soul, or maybe you've been activated by your twin flame and you're really suffering and trying to make sense of this journey, and you're ready to shift from suffering, sacrificing, and chasing into your divine sovereignty and become the Empress, the divine sovereign ruler of your life, then I welcome you to check out Embody the Empress or Rise Sister Rise. Check out both of those and see if one of those resonates with you. You're welcome to check that out in the description below or wherever you're listening to this. So I hope this finds you well, and until next time, namaste.